I was sitting in a one-to-one with a CEO recently who leads an organization of over 100 team members. We were looking at the data from Q1, and he said something that I think that every business owner needs to hear, especially if you've ever felt like you are carrying the weight of the entire business or of your entire organization. So this is a large corporation, with a lot of moving parts, and I get to sit on their leadership team. I get to do one-to-one coaching, and I get to host corporate events for them. It's high-level work with a lot of different stakes, and I'll be honest, the CEO admitted that in the past, he wasn't always a coaching guy. He was hesitant about outside agendas, and that's fair. But we just hit the 25% mark for this year, right? Just finishing Q1, and we just hit the 25% mark of the year for their company. And I asked him how he felt about the progress. And I want to use his exact words because they were really powerful. He looked at me and he said that the organization is, and I quote, further ahead than we've ever been at the end of Q1. And then he said something that really touched my heart as a partner in his business, because I was just prepared to congratulate him. I'm like, that's incredible. You guys are doing the heavy lifting. You're doing the hard work. And he said, Dawn, I can actually feel the weight being lifted from the other pieces of the puzzle. He called our work together one of the best investments he's ever made because he's seeing his people turn into what he called amazing leaders. Guys, when an organization of that size hits their miraculous goal, not just their baseline, but their miraculous goal for the first quarter of the year, in an environment when it's a little bit of a difficult environment at this point for that company and many others, that is not an accident. That is what happens when you decide to invest in the leadership capacity of your team. And so if you're leading a large team, or maybe you're leading a small team, or maybe you're just trying to lead yourself and you're really tired of carrying the weight of all of it, right? Being the vision caster, being the person who's responsible for everything, it might be a good time for us to have a conversation. And so you can find more information in the comments, or drop into one of my workshops or events, or maybe just share this with someone else that you know is struggling in that same way. Thank you so much for doing life with me. And again, it's a privilege to get to serve any and all of you who have blessed me by being in your lives.